yet. I told you I did twist and wind.
Yes.
Hello.
They're not on yet. Here they come.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm all busting out of the cape.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Tiaras. Now, you're the one who's in Sweden, right, Tiaras?
She in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Angelina. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. She said, yeah, I am. Hello, everyone.
That's pretty much.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you can use this.
Yeah. Yes, we
Yes, that
do
would be
remember
good.
you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
use it.
tuning in earlier. Thank you for chatting with us. We really appreciate it. Hey, and thank you for the hearts.
Yeah.
Rita, you made it. Hey, girl, good to see you up.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So, hey, how's it going? So, surprise, surprise. I decided this weeks ago that I was going to get my hair blown out by Fawnne when I got here. Can't wait. My hair, get your length. Cool, cool. This is 4.5 years of natural hair. Hi, Delisha. Thank you for tuning in from Texas. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for coming on. Hey, everyone. So, yeah, the salon would be perfect for my...
Look at this shot. You guys, look at this shot.
Oh, yeah. Look at the
Jeff,
shrinkage.
come get this shot, Jeff.
Jeff is over. Look, hold on. Let me switch it so you guys can see
Yeah,
everyone.
one side.
That's our photographer and videographer. You see how he's sitting over there? And I say, we're going to be capturing this. He ain't capturing anything.
Capturing that sandwich.
I'm coloring. I'm coloring on the coloring
I'm here with
book.
Miss Nikki J. And
Together.
same Miss Nikki J. And Miss Jonna of NaturallyGlamTV. And of course, the lady behind the chair who's working on is Miss Fawnne Smith of Salon Noa
Hi, y'all.
here in Virginia Beach.
Hey.
Someone said, yes, the shrinkage is real.
Shrinkage is real.
Shrinkage is real.
So tell them to get ready.
And
We're gonna do the Q&A.
this is the blowout shrinkage.
Yeah, it's a blowout.
This is just blowout. This is not even my shrinkage.
I like the, see, that's the sound. That's how I like mine.
This is how you like yours?
Yeah, I love that. I love that full like that.
Well, you know, we can easily get that. All I gotta do is step out into rain.
We can get that back. Yeah, this is true.
Hello, greetings from San Antonio. God bless you as well. Thank you for tuning in. So for many of you who know, I normally have a Sunday evening broadcast where I share a topic and I talk about what we're going to talk about for this particular week. But today is just a kind of girlfriends night out in Virginia Beach.
Curlfriends.
Oh, Curlfriends night out. I'm here with a couple of professional stylists. So there are 3 of us professional stylists and a blogger, and I'm also a blogger. So we've got all of that mixed in here. So we wanted to be able to chat with you all and answer some questions perhaps that you may have, since you have so many of us here in one room. So again, my name, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Abena Palmore. I'm a natural hairstylist in New York City, in the Bronx, New York. I work in a salon called the Gifted Hair Clinic. It's located at 3511 Boston Road. It's at the corner of East Chester near Co-op City, which is a landmark area of the Bronx. And I'm there in the salon Tuesdays through Saturdays. Yes, I'm straightening. Heat styling again. You go. Anyway, let me finish my introduction.
Go heat styling.
So I'm in the salon on Tuesdays through Saturdays by appointment only. And to make an appointment with me, you go online to styleseat.com/Abena Palmore. Abena Palmore spelled ABENA PALMORE. And so, yes, ABENA PALMORE. Okay, so you can find me there and make your appointment. But if you're not able to come into the salon, you can always find me on my various social media platforms. So you can find me on my YouTube channel at Embrace Natural Beauty. And on there, I share simple tips and techniques that have been helpful to me in my own natural hair journey, which has been just over 4 years, actually 4.5 years now, that have helped me to maintain my hair, to keep it in good condition so that I can retain length. Thank you. So that I can retain length, which was always my goal. And I want all of my followers and those of you who are watching to better maintain your hair, to keep it in good condition and retain length if that's your goal, so that you enjoy your hair and embrace natural beauty of your own. Yes. So that's my YouTube channel. So you can find me there. You can also find me on Facebook at Embrace Natural Beauty, and on Instagram at Embrace_Natural_Beauty, and on Periscope, here on Periscope, and on Twitter at Embrace, capital letter N for Natural Beauty. So that's Embrace and Beauty. So you got all my social media platforms. Connect with me any way you can. And thank you so much again for tuning in this evening. So tonight we're going to take your questions and we're going to answer them to the best of our ability. We
I love it.
And I've just been talking about. Someone said, "Is it?" So you hear the ladies in the background. We're all here together as I'm getting my hair done. Fawnne, who's been on her feet nonstop, because I know she was doing stuff before I got here at 10 a.m. Look at her, look at her. Look at all that energy she has. Just an amazing stylist. Go, Fawnne. Go, Fawnne. Go, Fawnne.
Start breaking down.
Don't break. She break it down.
So does anybody have any questions for bloggers or hairstylists?
Her hair still looks gorgeous after all this time. Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you.
I look happy, Abena. Thank you, Rita. Hey, girl, what's the heat protectant y'all using? You can tell them that, Fawnne. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
we're using the Kenra Silkening Gloss. Kenra.
You heard that, ladies? She's using her products, and I wanted her to use whatever she uses.
You're okay with that, right?
I'm absolutely fine with it.
Good.
And we can all use different things as long as we know the quality is there.
Yes.
That's what happens.
Kenra
what matters
Platinum is
most.
like a luxury hair care line.
So how high is the Flatiron? They like to ask that. What is the temperature?
We at 390.
Wow. So she's flat ironing my hair at 390, and you're doing
Only just one pass.
with only one pass.
Yes.
Amazing, because I normally get my hair done on 410.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
390 is fine. You can see you can do varying degrees, and you can actually see the size of the sections that she's doing.
We're doing very small, tiny sections. Just going in on one pass, and that's very important as far as with heat styling. You want to do one pass, just period, point blank. I don't encourage anything more than that. This is as straight as it's going to get. It's just not going to get any more. And a lot of people need to realize, like, a blowout is not a relaxer. It's not a relaxer look. You don't have the relaxer no more. You're natural now. So you don't want to look like a relaxer.
Hey, Kizzy.
You just can't. You can't get it. So this is the best we're going to get. And I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is straight.
I think so too.
Okay, good. Any
What
other
type?
questions?
No, they want to know what type of flat iron.
This is babyless.
Babyless is the type
Yeah.
of type. Okay, so here's a question: is co-washing okay for wash and goes? Now, for those of you who
Wash
are
and
new,
go,
for those of you who are new to my scope, you all know. For those of you who are new to my scope, you don't know this, but I'll share it with you guys who are new. I am not into co-washing. I believe you need to shampoo your hair to cleanse your scalp first and to cleanse your hair. Especially for those of you who have low porosity hair, if you really want to get moisture into your hair needs to be clear of any product buildup. So cleansing your hair with a shampoo with sulfate will actually remove any buildup. Now,
What about water? What do you think about water?
hold on, let me still answer the co-washing question, and then we can get on the water. So then now when it comes to co-washing, the idea of co-washing is really comes from using your conditioner just to rinse over your hair and not actually cleansing your hair. You're just like, I don't even know what you're supposed to be removing, but you're supposed to be like wetting your hair.
Yes.
That's all you're doing is you're putting more product on. It's not really cleansing. So if you are going to conditioner wash, then I would say that's okay in between a real, a significant wash, at least once a week. Like I have a weekly wash. Some people do twice, every 2 weeks. That's fine, but at least you are cleansing your hair. So if in between your regular wash you do a conditioner wash, then that's fine. But as long as you're not
Depending on your
substituting.
scalp, some people do 3
Yeah,
weeks
depending
too.
on your scalp.
Yeah, some
So,
people go
so
3 weeks,
as
but
long
no
as you're
more than
not
that.
substituting a conditioner for a shampoo, because they have two completely different functions.
Yes.
Okay? So what do you recommend for midweek cleansing for those who work out regularly during the week? Again, it's really depends on your hair. If you have low porosity hair, you still need to cleanse your hair. Just putting conditioner on, you're not going to get any moisture to your hair. So if you're working out, if your hair is extremely dry, like a day after you styled it, then you don't need to just put conditioner on. You really do need to get moisture into your hair before you apply more product. So doing a conditioner wash is not going to do much for you. I don't know how much more time it will add to your regimen, but if you're working out, you're already adding, extra steps. So it's all about your lifestyle. You want to have a healthy lifestyle, have healthy hair too.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay.
That's a good statement.
So, but it really depends.
You work out.
But it
You
really,
work
but it
out,
really
but your hair
depends
broke
on.
off.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't like that. Yeah,
Exactly.
I agree with that.
So, but if you don't have low porosity hair, and if you want to use conditioner in between because you're working out, then I think that's fine. But for those of you who have low porosity hair, you need moisture into your hair. Okay. So use shampoo.
Should not have a problem
Yeah.
shampooing and conditioning your hair.
And hold on. Let me switch it to Jonna so she can. Hang on.
Over there.
Jonna, yeah, we could do it like this. Jonna, go ahead and say what you were
I
saying.
said, if you have great products, then you shouldn't have a problem with the shampooing and conditioning throughout the week. I think the reason why some people are skeptical about wanting to co-wash versus just using their shampoo and conditioner is because they're having a hard time detangling and they don't want to go through that whole process. But that shouldn't be a process. If you have great products, it should not take 3-4 hours. And some of the things I hear people are doing that it takes them on wash day, it should not take that long.
Right.
So there shouldn't be a problem. Even if you have to wash it midweek, it should not take that long. So if you're taking that long, then you might want to reevaluate your products.
Exactly. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for tuning in, girl.
Now, what about locks? When people be working out with locks, what about that? What should they be doing with that?
You should still be cleansing your
You
scalp.
still should?
You definitely
Okay.
shouldn't be using a cream-based conditioner of any kind
When you got
to
locks?
cleanse it, because then it gets stuck all in your locks and it makes it heavier. The
Okay.
product buildup is going to be all the way around.
Now, I heard this. Somebody told me this. Now, this is what I heard. On somebody. I heard this. They said that when you have locks and you put conditioner on, the max amount of time it can stay on is 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, your hair is not absorbing it. Is that true?
I've never heard that.
I never heard of
But
that.
why would
either.
your hair be absorbing?
taking in
conditioner?
the conditioner?
Your hair.
They
Yeah,
said
you're.
they said the locks are like a sponge and it's soaking it up. Is
Yeah,
that
but
true?
it's still hair. Hair has a saturation point. You can take in but so much.
Wet a sponge for 40 minutes that is gonna stop absorbing.
Yeah, it's just
the
reached a
water.
saturation point. It's not a matter of time.
But
It's
it's
reached a
not
saturation.
hurting it, right? If they leave the conditioner on an hour, is that hurting?
No, but it's just going to be hard to get it out. You're going to have all that condition. Yeah,
The
because
issue is getting it out.
you can't rinse that out easily.
After it's been on an hour. So what would be the standard time, y'all, for like with locks?
I personally just don't use
Cream base at all. You just
at all, not in locks, because
Hang in there for me with your questions. So what I want you to do, while we're having discussion here, we want to be able to answer questions completely.
What they saying?
So what I'd like to do is if we don't make fun of me.
Just keep asking me if your
So
questions don't
yeah,
get
so what you want to do is you want to copy your question before you hit the send, so that if you need to paste it later, we'll catch you, girl. Just hang in there. We with you. We having this discussion. We're not going to leave you dry, okay?
Still got some
So,
ways to go in
but
this
you
hair.
got to. Yeah, she said we still got a ways to go. But we're having discussion, so we want to be able to answer completely. And we've got 4 ladies in here, including Jeff. So.
Yeah, I answer some
4 ladies and Jeff of Pro Talk for Naturals. So we're going to be answering your questions. And so I'll get to you about the curly girl method. Thank you so much, Kizzy. I really appreciate the compliment.
Curly girl method.
So, see, now, did you finish your question about the locks and the conditioner and all that good
I
stuff?
was just saying that you base conditioner when it comes to maintenance in your locks, because that, like I said, that buildup is going to be all the way real. Trying to get that cream-based product out of your locks,
Yeah.
it's going to be horrendous. And then when you go to twist it, you'll find that you didn't even get all of it out. So when you go, you feel like you've done all of the rinsing in the world, right?
Yeah.
And then when you go to retwist and you see that it's tight enough to your how tight it's supposed to be, not overly too tight. You'll expose a whole lot if it's overly tight. But even when you get to its capacity to where it's supposed to be, you'll see that white residue.
Yeah.
And when that white residue dries, you're gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
So I personally do not use any cream-based products.
So what do you use as a conditioner?
I will use either a spray leave-in or I always do oil treatments. Always do oil treatments.
Okay.
Don't do cream-based.
This is another one.
Oh, thank you all for the hearts. Thank you all for the hearts. Okay. Using cream. And so now, and someone's asking, how about castor oil? Is that for the locks as well, or is that unrelated? What is the castor oil related to?
Go in there. Go in there. Just go ahead.
Is that question for the... Okay, what is your name, D Gets Fit, about? It's about the locks? Okay. Who wants to know about the curly girl method? What's your first name so I can make sure I address you? And she said, yes, castor oil for locks.
I don't use castor oil.
Nikki J says she doesn't use castor oil for locks. Okay, D. All right, so the curly girl method. So for those of you who've been following me, you may recall last week I was in classes at Diva Curl Academy which is where the salon is. That actually the product line where the Curly Girl method derived from, one of the co-founders of Diva Sean is the person who wrote the book on the Curly Girl method. So a portion of the method was pretty much covered. It wasn't emphasized as far as us as professional stylists to implement with our clients. However, yes, Lorraine Massey, I think is how you pronounce her name. So she's one of the co-founders of Diva Sean Salon, which is where the product line is derived from. So they talked about the products. They talked about, utilizing the products, which is no shampoo. They have their no poo, and they're not about using lather and so forth, and that their products are water soluble. So you don't actually need shampoo to actually remove anything because you're not supposed to get product buildup since the products are all water soluble. Now, they did mention taking the, I think it's called the 30-day challenge. They did not say, well, they said water soluble ingredients, not just silicone. They actually say that they don't use silicone in their products. But they were saying that they challenge us to use their products only for 30 days, like no other products mixed in between, and then to see how your hair, performs. And so that's something I would consider in the warmer months when I, can play around with stuff more. I would consider doing that. But at this particular season, I'm not going to do it just yet. But I do have it in the works for when I'm going to implement it, and then I'll let you guys know further, how I think it works based on my experience. So I'll have something for you when I actually get a chance to try it out. Okay? Okay, Dee, I hope that answers your question. And thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the lock and braid question, guys. Oh, that's Nikki. Okay. What is the best method for defending frizz-free wash and go, shingling, rake, or smooth? So for me, I think you get more definition. No, not I think. You definitely get more definition when you work in smaller sections, right? So with shingling is the smallest section you're going to work with a lock of hair because you're defining, a curl. So you can't get any smaller than that. You're going to get the best definition. You're going to get less frizz because you are controlling even more of your hair. Now, however, there are some people who feel like they can get good control when you do a good rake and smooth and you do the shake at the end. Depending on how well you're able to do that, you can combat frizz very well that way. But I personally believe that the shingling method, which gives you more control because you're working in smaller sections, is going to help you to combat frizz even more. I know it works personally for me, especially in my low porosity section of hair. Your what? Gone, girl, block. Block, because sometimes when I'm talking, I wasn't supposed to be moving the hair. I don't want to blend it. So sometimes when I'm talking, I can't see, so. Yeah. Did you ever flat iron your own hair, or you always have someone do it for you? I have no desire to flat iron all this hair. I just have way too much hair to be in the mirror trying to catch that little, no, I don't play. I don't play. I'm a professional. I like for people to come to me to get their hair done professionally. And when I get something like this done, I like to get it done professionally. So I pay for this service because I appreciate and I value it. And I always do. So I never do it myself. Thank you so much for asking. And I encourage you all, if you don't know what you're doing, go to a professional so you can avoid heat damage and you can get a very good blowout and flat iron. Yes. What product do you apply prior to flat ironing? Me personally, those of you who may be following me, you know that I use the LRC products for my heat styling, and it's the LRC Mega Bounce product line. So you can see that on my Instagram. You can also see that on my YouTube channel. I used that for my last blowout that was done in my salon in January. Yes, Sonia, that is all Abena's beautiful hair. Rita. Thank you, Rita. And normally, like if I'm in my salon doing this, I usually wear a white cape or a cream-colored cape so you can see more of the contrast because my hair is so dark. What does LRC stand for? LRC stands for Lawrence Ray Concepts, and that's the creator of the product is Lawrence Ray Parker. He's a celebrity hairstylist based in Los Angeles. Hi! Yeah. Hey, Jonna. Do you trim or cut your hair? Again, I leave that to a professional service. That's something that I value as a professional myself. I have people come to the salon to get that done by me professionally, and I also honor and value that service, and I get that done professionally. Again, I have a lot of hair. I'm not trying to play around, stretching my arm here, trying to reach and all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, no. It didn't take long to blow dry your hair at all.
No. Rita's saying hi to you, Nikki J.
She on the phone.
So this doesn't just have to be about my blowout. Why am I losing my voice? I'm sorry. You know what? I've been laughing so much. We're having so much fun in here.
Yeah, we have. We've been laughing our butts off.
Beautiful. I have not straightened my hair in about 3 years. That's cool. Listen.
Yeah, no. Whatever your journey is, everybody doesn't have to get a blowout. You don't
I
have
had
to.
no desire to straighten my hair all of last year. I did not touch the flat iron, right?
Yeah.
I trim my hair 3 times every 3 months. So this year when I got it done in January, I enjoyed my hair so much. I said, "Oh, I'm looking forward to the next time." But when was the next time? Here it is. It's March 12th, March 13th. Today is March 13th. Today is March 13th. So the last time I got my hair blowed out and flat iron was January 9th. So it's been just over 2 months. So even though I liked it a lot, I still waited 2 months just because, I don't want to apply a lot of heat to my hair. I'm not afraid of it, but I just prefer to give my hair more moisture than anything. Lovely to see me laugh. Thank you. And you, Rita, you make me laugh all the time. I enjoy you coming on the scope, so thank you so much. And then your friend is saying, hi, Nikki. Jonna, yeah. Followed you, Miss Abena. Cool. Thank you for following. How long do you leave your hair straight? All right, so last time, and Rita can tell you this, so she makes fun of me. Last time I decided after 9 days to go ahead and revert back to my natural hair. You were on my scalp. And so I was like, because I was concerned about my scalp being itchy and everything. Yeah, natural is best. But I decided the next time I get my hair blown out, I'm going to try and see if I can go 2 weeks because I enjoyed it so much. Because I know after this it's going to be too warm to do it again. It's going to revert because of the humidity in the air. So I think I'm going to try. Rita, you can laugh at me. I'm going to try for 2 weeks to see if I make it. See if my scalp doesn't get itchy. You just got to do it. You got to do it. I'm not messing up my scalp for anything, even if I like the hair, So do y'all have any questions for these lovely ladies here with me? Look at the crew, just chilling. See, they're being quiet now because y'all aren't asking any questions except for about my hair. Someone's at, are you very active? Jonna, is that question for me or for Nikki, who I have on the camera right now?
Oh, I'm in the camera, hang on.
Workouts, etc. Yeah, you're in the camera. I got you guys on the camera right now. I do work out. I guess since I'm talking and come back on me. I do work out. I've been doing, I love the treadmill lately. Someone turned me onto it. Actually, a trainer turned me onto it. I used to just do the, what's it called? The elliptical, the stair climber, just to get some cardio in, and then I would do all the weights and stuff. Should the scalp be oiled? I am not into oiling the scalp. See how easily I start answering questions?
No, oiling the scalp, it just depends on the person. Everybody is not into that.
I'm not into
oil. But some people do need it. Some older people, they want it.
They want it, but is it necessary, though?
No, it's not necessary.
See?
But I feel like some people need it to help their hair, to help them do something.
Like what? What is it going to do? Because your
no,
scalp
it's not doing anything necessarily, but it's glad you're doing something. Because sometimes y'all won't comb it. You won't comb, you won't brush your hair. So grease it. Put a little oil on your scalp.
Someone says, "What if the scalp?" But see, here's the thing. See, here's the thing.
Whatever's gonna cause you to put that comb.
She's saying, well, what if the scalp is dry? And I'm saying, your scalp is dry because you need to cleanse your scalp, remove anything that was on your scalp. Because most of the time, it's not really dry. It's product buildup, and people think it's just dry scalp, and it's itchy because they have all that product buildup.
Or they might need to go to a trichologist, get diagnosed.
Which I am. Hello.
Dermatologist. Go somewhere and get help.
So
this is true.
So is oil so oil is bad on the scalp? Oiling your scalp. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let John. This is so funny. Why are you hiding?
I don't know.
You talking. I want you on
it's awkward because I can't see myself.
But you're on the
blogger, I'm not on there. I'm not watching it. I wasn't watching it.
You can zoom on Scalp, can't you? Zoom it, make a video.
I learned that Fawnne taught me that.
Oh shoot, you can.
Listen, aha moment.
Oh, it's an aha
Come through, Fawnne, come through.
Yes.
She told me that too.
I was in Warner Brothers a couple of a week ago showing them the show. They're like, zoom in. I was like, you can't zoom in. I'm on the scope. What are you talking about? Now I know.
Zoom in on me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't zoom in on me. No.
You're zoomed in on Jonna. You're real big on the screen.
Y'all saying your scalp already produces oil, so
Yes.
you really don't need to put more oil on it because that can cause more problems.
You can't make it worse.
Then good, because there's just more buildup. Your scalp already produces oil that you need to get off on a regular basis, and you put more on there.
Now,
and
do
then
you
there's just
think
more
the
to get
natural
off.
oil will cleanse the scalp? Do you think it will cleanse the hair?
No.
Don't you do it,
Fawnne
Fawnne.
is being
Don't you
sarcastic,
do
by
it.
the way.
I'm just asking.
These are the questions that she gets asked. That's why
I'm
she
just
said.
asking y'all what people ask me.
Right.
That's all. I'm just
I
asking.
agree with what Jonna is saying, because if you think about your glands and how they're placed under your scalp, it's right under your scalp.
But now let me
Wait,
ask-
hold on, ladies,
Wait,
hold on.
wait.
Wait, hold on. This lady is saying I simply use the oil to seal the moisture into my scalp. How are you sealing moisture into your? No, honey, no. No, hold on. Let me flip this around. We seal moisture into our hair strands, not into our scalp. Your scalp has pores. You don't want to clog them.
You sealing
The oil will be clogging your pores.
Yeah, nah.
So
You just
no, the oil is not. The oil is your oil. Your scalp produces its own oil. Someone's saying the influence. Jeff, you okay over there? The influence stimulating scalp oil that Fawnne recommended for my itchy scalp is awesome. So you have for itchy scalp. Okay.
itchy scalp. Yes.
For itchy scalp. So if you have a condition that is causing you an itchy scalp, that's one thing. But if you're just not cleansing your scalp and it's getting
Yes.
dry from buildup of product, that's not a
That's
dry
something-
scalp.
She's getting something.
Yeah.
No. She's talking about something different because just for a scalp condition. Or
Yes,
issue,
yes,
yes,
different.
No, that will relieve it. It will relieve it. It will not take it away. It will not heal it, but it will relieve. Sometimes you do need relief, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's within a regular wash routine. So
Yes.
a few days after that, you're washing your hair.
Yes.
You're cleaning your scalp.
Yes. For a month or
Right.
two, you're not just
And you're not
rinsing your hair with
co-washing
water.
or water only washing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Y'all are so childish.
That was shady.
No shade, just palm trees.
Petty Betty's in here.
Did you feel the breeze? You felt
I
the
felt
breeze?
Petty Betty's in here.
I do use tea tree and peppermint oil
Yeah, see,
after
some people-
working out.
Yeah, some people do like that.
Antibacterial, antimicrobial, etc.
But
So
that's
no
not
oil
a
on
oil.
the
Those
scalp.
are essential oils. That's a little different.
But
than,
still, even if you're using essential oils, you got to be careful. You can't just go plopping essential oils on your
Oh,
scalp.
Fawnne telling the story about the lady who used the straight pepper.
You have
she
to.
literally
You have
burned her
to. You
scalp.
have
It
to
would
put.
not heal.
You have to put essential oils. Mix it with a carrier oil because essential oils are too potent. They will seep right into any area because they're small. Excuse me, they're small enough to penetrate any area. So you have to mix it with a carrier oil like a castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil, any one of the oils that are jojoba oil, avocado oil, almond oil, and there's a whole bunch of them. But just be very mindful not to use essential oils on your hair or on your skin directly. Please mix them with a carrier oil. Okay, that's very important. You will burn. You will burn the surface.
I'm not against. Let's just say I'm not against oil on the scalp. Let's just say that, but it needs to be to relieve an issue. If you don't have an issue with your
She's
skin,
doing her thing, y'all. She's doing the thing. Jeff, you haven't recorded anything. What did we talk about?
This was recorded the last 30 minutes.
The only thing I'm recording is on Periscope. She's on the curl.
let me say this. No, seriously.
Someone said pray for Jeff. Yeah, pray for that brother.
No. I just want to say this. Like, I'm not against the oil. I won't say that because when I went to school, you put grease on your scalp, not even oil. You put grease back in. That's what people did, and it made their hair healthy. I mean, their hair wasn't messed up. I think the hair a little more messed up now than it was back then. So I'm not against a lot of old school, but if there's no issue with your scalp, I just don't think you need to put oil up there. But putting the stimulating scalp, is that going to heal the situation? Is that going to make it go away? No. is you're just getting a temporary relief. It's like a Band-Aid. It's like getting cut. You put a Band-Aid on it. Is it going to take it away? No, when you take it off, it's just healed up a little bit. But if you go in there and cut it and scratch it again, it's going to make it worse. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as having a little cut. You know what I mean? Huh? I'm done with you. I'm done. No, the Band-Aid's not going to help. What are they saying? What's the comments they saying?
I have major breakage from mid-size micros. Mid-size micros.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, micro braids?
Yes.
Nikki J.
And who did your braids? Who did you go to? Is the person?
She said mainly around the temple and front area. Help tips.
Oh, and that was another piece of Jamaican black castor oil around the edges. That do work.
That does.
It do work now.
But that's a treatment for a problem that somebody has.
Yeah, that's only spot treatment, like
Exactly. That's not something.
like I don't tell them put all over your entire
And
scalp.
it's still a part of a wash routine. So at some point you are cleaning that off.
Yes.
That's true. I agree.
I'm just worried about the people that's out here piling on oil after oil, and then they're not washing their hair, and then they're not washing their hair, and they're. I'm not gonna say.
So so we're not oil bashing.
Look at you. See how you got my leg twitching?
And then someone's asking if you can use Jamaican black castor oil as a sealant. But hold on, I wanted to get that person who was asking about the micros help because Nikki's here. She can help you. So she was saying that she's experiencing it on the temple area.
This is the thing about braids and taking in, and people saying, that it takes out the hair.
Yeah.
The thing that you want to remember is that you pay to get your hair done, right? You decide the person who's going to braid it, and you also decide the person who's, going to render the service to give you information on maintenance. So if you go to a place, get your hair braided, it's too tight, you don't maintenance it while you have them in, and then take your hair down and your hair goes with it, it's not necessarily all of the stylist's fault. If you want tips on being able to bring that back, it goes back to cleansing your hair, moisturizing your hair, making sure that you're using things that are conducive to you and your scalp as far as, oiling it, because everyone cannot use everything. So you want to make sure that you're concentrated on those spots in particular, as far as, if you're going to be oiling it, if you're going to be doing treatments on it. Anytime you take your braids down, you definitely should be getting a protein treatment, because if you think about it, people consider braids a protective style. But if you haven't been doing any protecting, those bonds in your hair have been broken down. And with them being broken down, of course, your hair is dehydrated. So you definitely want to reiterate putting that moisture back in. So putting yourself on some type of regimen or, routine where you're getting, the treatments after you've taken the braids down is definitely going to help you with being able to retain your hairline back. Yeah. If the cells aren't already dead. Oh, yeah, if the cells are dead, I don't mean no harm, but if the follicle is dead and closed, and the cell closes underneath of your scalp, and it's dead, nothing comes back from the dead but Jesus. And since your hair is not Jesus, that's it. It's not coming back.
Okay, and let me speak to that for a moment here. Thank you, Nikki. So I'm also a trichologist, and I know that there's still some treatments that we're trying to uncover for helping people with with their scalp issues. So I am learning that there are follicles can remain inactive for up to 10 years. However, if you have scarred tissue is what cannot be repaired. That's you have gotten beyond the point of your follicles being inactive. You have literally broken off all cell production. So It's a matter of being diagnosed, having a scalp analysis done to determine whether or not you do have active follicles, so that you can see if you can administer some treatment to get those follicles, more active again and get your hair growth back in process. So it's not all over, but it's a matter of getting to a professional who can determine and do that analysis for you and let you know if your follicles are active enough, okay? Or if you've sustained any scar tissue, okay? And you want to stay away from styling techniques that are going to continue to put stress on those areas of your hair that are strained and that are missing hair. Okay?
Micros is definitely a stress style. That is.
And so you hear what the ladies are saying. Micro braids is not
I just
the style
say no
for
to
you.
micro braids. That's me personally.
Fawnne says no to micro braids. You heard her.
No.
No.
Unless Nikki J does them.
Unless
She don't
do
do
you
them.
do them?
She don't do them. So
So then there you go.
Nikki J does not do micro braids anymore.
So then by default, don't be my
So then don't.
I just say no to it. I mean, you can get singlies, you can get the mambo twist. It's other stuff you can get. Move up, upgrade.
This person's asking about yarn braids. I'll let y'all answer that because. Hold on, let me put it on Nikki J.
The thing about yarn, you have to think about the material, right? It's yarn. It's yarn.
pretty much. Just cotton.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. That's just like wrapping your whole head. For how long do you keep those in? Yeah. 2 months, they say.
Someone saying preach.
You cannot wrap your hair.
Right.
But what you say, Jonna?
You speaking on the satin pillowcase.
So your hair is wrapped in cotton.
You cannot wrap your hair in cotton and expect for your hair to be protected. There's no absolute way, because that cotton material is made to absorb any type of oil substance out of everything. So not only do you have a bed of cotton in your head, you got the 25,000 count sheets in your head. But you keep them in there. You keep them in
200 count.
I was giving them a little bit of extra because they want to, they want to hold on to them and then wonder why all of the hair comes fiddling. You have to remember that.
So
just
do they
because
get the
those
yarn
are
from a regular
nice,
store? What is the
they
yarn?
look
It's yarn from like a fabric
it's
store.
acrylic yarn. It's supposed to be acrylic yarn.
It's
It's
not.
supposed to be
know
acrylic,
better.
like you knit with.
Yes.
It's supposed to be acrylic yarn. There is specifics in type of yarn you use, but it's supposed to be acrylic yarn, which is supposed to be healthier. But either way you look at it, cotton is cotton.
Yeah.
Is it acrylic? Acrylic? Don't that do something to the hair? That's
Can I
not
ask a
good.
question? Even though do I need to get on Scope and ask?
Yeah,
I need to get
go
on that
ahead.
topic. Okay, so my question is, this might be shady, and I really
Go
don't
ahead.
care,
You can
but
just speak it because I got you on the camera.
Since you're a trichologist,
Uh-huh.
I have a question about people who say they are trichologists. Like, stop. Don't do it. No, this is a serious question though, because I want to know, like, what do you have to do to qualify to be one? What is the title? Because there are people they're saying they're trichologists, but they're saying they want to be called doctor.
Or they become hair replacement specialist, hair loss specialist, hair trichologist,
certifications and things like that. Like, how do we know as the consumer that this is a person I can trust, because I don't know that
and
much about
should the treatments be costing $500-$600 every time you go?
Isn't trichologist a dermatology specialist? No, trichologist is not a dermatologist. They're two different disciplines.
How do you get to call yourself a trichologist?
So there are different types of training. You can go to school for like years, and those are the ones that come out of school and they have a doctorate.
Okay.
Or you can get certification as a practitioner of trichology. Okay. And that's what I am, a practitioner of trichology. Okay. So what you're looking for is someone who can use microanalytic tools to diagnose your hair and your scalp. They're not just looking at it with their eyeball. They're actually using a tool, which I do have. Right. And so you can study at the micro level and see if they have clogged follicles, if they have multiple hairs growing out of one follicle, if they have places where there's missing hair, so you can see that they do have diffuse thinning. There are whole varying degrees of dryness, of you can see product buildup. You can see
Those
So
bugs.
you can see bugs. You can see all kinds of scalp conditions on the micro level that you would not be able to see, with the naked eye. And it's something that a trichologist would do that a dermatologist will not do. The dermatologist does not perform that level of analysis on your hair.
That's what I need.
Now, should a trichologist be drawing blood? Can they draw blood?
No, that's something an MD would do, a medical doctor.
I wanted to understand a little bit more about that.
Oh, someone said being a natural seems like a punishment at times. No, honey, that's all your perception.
No, it's not.
It's your hair.
It's not a punishment. That's not a punishment.
Mm-mm.
No.
My flat hair, everybody's flat. It's flat.
No. It's not being a natural. It's not. Wait, I'm gonna call you Rebecca. I just feel like being natural. I feel like being natural is not a punishment.
Nowhere near.
I do natural and I do relax, so I do both.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't. I just do natural.
I do both. So to me, being natural, it takes work.
Mm-hmm.
If you lazy, it's not no quick way out. If you lazy, don't be natural.
But guess what? When my hair was relaxed, I went to the Dominican salon. My salon was fine, and I got my hair done every single week, and I always got a deep condition. My hair was very healthy. I had no issues with my hair, but I took care of my hair, whether it was relaxed or natural. I've always taken care of my hair because I'm into healthy hair care. So it doesn't matter if you're natural or relaxed. You still have to take care of your hair. It's a part of grooming. It's like grooming your body. Hair and skin are two and the same. Your hair is an extension of your skin. It's made up of dead skin cells. You have to groom. Sorry, go ahead, Fawnne.
But I can say this. I have clients that were relaxed for years. Their hair is now natural for years. Their hair is longer now. It's healthier now. It's stronger now. So to me, natural was the better route for you. And that's just keeping it real. That's just seeing the progress. What I've seen, somebody coming to me 7 years, and 3 years you was relaxed, and 4 years you natural. And your hair, this back is growing out. And when you relax, the back stay right here. That's just proof in the pudding, like period point blank. That's not knocking the relax. But for you, it's better.
Yeah, so natural is not a, so automatically
being a relaxer hater, but
yeah,
she had to do her work though. She comes into the salon and she do what she's supposed to do to her hair.
I feel like
so natural, it's work, but it ain't no.
It's not a punishment. It's not.
A lot of times people are doing a whole lot of extra stuff. Somebody on YouTube doing that's not a professional stylist, that hasn't consulted a professional stylist, and that's just basically doing tests on their own hair and then getting on YouTube or on a blog or a forum. And people think that they have to do all of this stuff that they don't have to do. If somebody tells me they're spending more than an hour to wash and detangle their hair, you're doing something wrong.
Yes.
It should not take that long.
You're doing too much.
It
It
should not take that long to just do a basic, I'm shampooing and detangling my hair. If it's taking that long and you're doing a whole bunch of extra steps and you got to go to Whole Foods and your list of stuff you're picking up for your hair is longer than your grocery list, and you trying to mix eggs and avocado and doing all this extra stuff, and then you're like, oh, then being natural is so hard.
So here, can I add something to that? Let me add something to that. I have a lot of hair, as you can see. Hold on, it's pretty much it's done. I can't even get to the back of it. But anyway, my thing is, the longer I go in between washing, or when I do something like when I do the rod sets, my hair behaves differently when it comes time to washing and detangling it. But when I just do my wash and go and I wash week to week, my wash routine is much simpler. So it could be some of the things that you're doing in between washing. Like if you're taking longer to wash your hair, the longer you go, the drier your hair is, the longer it's going to take for your hair to hydrate. And that's what's making it take so much longer to detangle. So you will notice a difference. Like some people believe in the curly girl method because the more often you get moisture into your hair, the easier it is to detangle. I'm not there as far as washing my hair every day or every other day, but I can say washing your hair more frequently will reduce some of the time that it takes for detangling. Now some people will go ahead and pre-poo. That's an additional step that some people don't do. I actually don't pre-poo because it adds more time to my wash day. And it doesn't help me to lessen breakage. In fact, I got more breakage when I did it, so I did that step only once, and I have not done that again. So, but like Jonna was saying, you may be doing all these extra things and causing yourself a more lengthier, you know, wash and detangle session than is really necessary. There are, so that's my 2 cents. Now it's Nikki's turn. She has some tips.
You're using for detangling. A lot of people only finger detangle.
Oh.
Some people use wide tooth comb detangling. I personally love the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. I live with it. Like, I have one for Fawnne here at the shop, at home, and one at the shop for my clients. I have to have it. It just depends on what it is, you know, you're using to be able to do your detangling. If you want to spend 3 hours detangling, finger your life away. Whew. No problem. But at the same time,
It's
you know,
not the going natural that is in and of itself making it more difficult.
right.
It's
It's a
listening
choice.
to, it's listening to stuff that's not true.
Yeah.
You listen to yourself or listen to professional hairstylists that you trust
Right.
that can take care of your hair. Them two things, when you do that, it's easy. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. I just don't understand why is it hard now. It wasn't hard back when you had a relaxer or a jerry curl. It wasn't hard at all. A pressing curl wasn't hard. My mom would drop us off at the hair salon, and the lady would wash our hair and let it get like a little afro and put us under the dry.
Thank
She
you
would
for
take the
answering
straightening
that.
comb and straighten it out. It just wasn't a lot of work. It just was a process.
Okay.
I think if people get good regimens and things
Someone
like
said
that, they'll be good.
Oh, Nikki's leaving, so we gotta get a group shot. I didn't know you was gonna be leaving early. Why are you doing this to me?
And my phone dying.
Hold on.
I know, right?
Jeff's gonna get a group shot.
Somebody screenshot this.
We're getting ready to get a group shot. Sweetie, can you hold the phone for us?
Oh, wait, yeah.
You can hold it just like that.
Let me put my ratchet
Or
bag.
you can actually turn it around so you can see.
My ratchet bag.
Here you go. You can see what it's pointing at.
Wait, this is my good side. This is not my good side. Thank you. I got it on the good side.
All right, that's it.
What? What was the shot?
This video.
No! Take a photograph. Take a still shot.
It's a mess.
Girl, my hair's flat. Okay.
Once said all that lucky hair.
Touch it. I don't want to do.
Look like a relaxed hair.
Right?
It's not a relax.
I
You
know.
go outside.
All right, get close together, because I got a long lens on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Did we do good?
Cause I didn't suck it in.
Me either. You gotta come back like this. You
I
can't
know
lean
I
forward.
can
You
lean
gotta do
I can't lean back.
I can't breathe.
No, you
I gotta lean.
You got all them cameras.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. One more.
Cause Jeff got
Y'all
30
put me
cameras.
off guard. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Because I don't have the right lens on this camera. I'll shoot the close-ups.
Oh,
Here we go. All right, got it.
good.
All right.
Thank you.
If it don't turn out good, we won't blame you. We won't fault you.
It's nice hanging out with you.
I gotta come to New York.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the hearts.
I just need
You
to
got a lot of hearts.
I don't even need a good suit. I can make a good
Bye, boo boo.
Thank you, sweetie.
See you guys. Thank you for joining in. Bye bye. What she said? You know how to... Yes, you are. Amen to that person.
Oh no, gone bald. That person's gone bald. Okay, so any other tips on length retention? So that's what I'm all about. You know, on my YouTube channel, I'm all about length retention. So I actually do have a Periscope where I talked about some tips for length retention, and I'll do another video. But yes, go on my YouTube channel. I list several tips. I'm losing my voice right now, but please go on my YouTube channel. It's Embrace Natural Beauty, and look for the video. I think it's called Tips for Retaining Length, or Tips for Length Retention. And I believe it has the word scope in the title somewhere because it was done live on Periscope. So check that out, and you know, be sure to tune in. I have a weekly broadcast. This is my weekly time slot on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can always tune in here at Embrace M Beauty on Periscope. Your hair looks as beautiful as the last time. Let's see how long you can keep it. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to keep it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's try.
So yeah, so any other questions before we come off the scope? Because it is almost 9 o'clock.
Almost 9 o'clock.
And can I get a once over? Can I get a 360?
Let's do it.
Let's look at Fanny's job, the work that Fanny did.
Fawnne.
Oh, did I say Fanny?
Yes.
So you said Fanny. Oh, I'm sorry.
Franny. That's what we talked about earlier.
Gorgeous, right?
Yep, it looked nice.
She did a wonderful job.
Okay, hold your questions, guys. Yes, it's beautiful. The hair looks nice. Looks very long. It is a one pass. It's very straight and fine.
I feel like I got it firm the way it looks.
No
so
perm.
flat in the
It's
front.
so flat. It's so nice. And whenever she wets her hair, it will curl back up.
Yes, and it's raining outside.
Yes, we're going to pin curl it. Let's pin curl.
So we're gonna pin curl it up because it is wet outside here in Virginia Beach.
Yep, let's
Oh,
pin
and I
curl
sat
it.
down hard.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Just gonna put these pin curls in. I so lost my voice hanging out with these ladies.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
laughing.
need somebody to scope for you?
Yeah, we could do that. That would be good. Because we needed
Why
somebody
you
early.
pin curling?
That would be good. Can you fill it up there? You know how to go on there and fill it
I don't
in.
know
Oh,
how
you
to
need
go
my...
on yours though. I got an iPhone.
Okay.
We'll be here all
Oh
night.
boy. Okay, so
Waiting for me to figure it out.
so Fawnne is getting ready to hook up her scope. Should I come off of mine?
No, go ahead for a little while. You can go on there.
Okay. We're gonna have 2 scopes going on in the same place, and then over there is one for Cotard for Naturals, all up in the scene.
I'm going to use the button and then
See, the
type
app
it
is
and
totally
everything.
different in
Yeah.
the iPhone.
Oh, it does?
Oh wow, this is totally different. Which you want to title it?
Pecan, and then put a pin curl with a bang.
She's saying, would the wrap not do the same as the pin curls?
Yeah, no, we can wrap it. No, we can definitely wrap it or pin curl.
I like the pin curls.
I like
With
pin
the
curl.
flat iron?
Yes,
Okay.
after flat pin curl after flat iron. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I love the pin curl. I just been doing hair a long time, and pin curls are good, and they're great. That's why my hair is curly all day. I pin curl my hair last night,
You pin curl your hair every night?
every single night. This is weave.
And
so
how many?
this is weave.
It
It's
is
not
weave.
my real hair, but yeah.
How many pin curls do you put in your hair at night?
I put maybe like 7 or 8, not much.
And
Doesn't take much.
We're
And
gonna
you
see. We're gonna
you
see how
guys
many
see
she's
I
gonna
got
put.
curl all day long. See this pin curl. We don't comb it, don't brush it out. And that's what she's gonna do tomorrow. Okay.
We're gonna see how many pin curls she puts in before I commit to that.
Yeah. I'm just doing large pin curls. We're not gonna give you really tight curls, but just large pin curls.
She said that's high manipulation.
Yes, big time.
Well, I'll let her do the pins now. Maybe when I get
Yes,
back
she's
off.
natural.
I may go back and do flexi rods when I get
Yeah, she
home.
can do. Yeah, you can use flexi rods as well to keep it up.
You can't wait to see my hair tomorrow on IG.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in there.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Here we go.
We are still here, everybody. We are pinning her hair. It's raining, so I always recommend people get blowout. Let me pin curl it or wrap it with a scarf. But Abena doesn't have a scarf.
I do.
Oh, you do? I didn't know.
I travel with my scarf because I usually wind up putting my hair up in a puff.
Oh, anyway.
Especially when I'm working because my hair is always in my face, my eyes. I can't see the client's hair.
Wait a minute, no, let me see, what other color? What about,
No particular technique here.
what about,
Someone said you did a great job. With
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, give Fawnne some hearts, y'all.
Thank you so much.
what about,
Oh, thank you, Rita. She said you're so lovely, Abena.
Oh,
You're lovely too, Rita. Look at those hearts. Thank you so much.
green?
We just had a great time. This was a blast.
Yes.
Real blast.
This is a really good class in hair styling.
All right, hold your breath.
And I know you're welcome, Rita. I know you must be tired now.
Did you get
Yeah,
it?
we're getting tighter now.
Oh,
Someone asked how long did the whole process take? I think we started. What time did we start? 6?
Yeah, we started about 6 something. Yeah. And we were joking and playing around. We've been in here playing around.
So
A
that's
blowout takes about 2 to 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Total with everything. That's just standard. Takes about 2 hours.
And that's why I came to Fawnne, because I'm looking to, get my services down to 2.5 hours max. Yeah, for every service. That's the goal.
That's the goal, yeah.
Quality service, but with an efficient approach.
Yes, that's
So
what
you
we
have to
want.
have, certain techniques that are going to help you to achieve that.
Yeah.
You have helped me to, I couldn't see the rest of that question. My phone was telling me my battery's low, but you all know that's happened before and we didn't lose connection, so we're fine.
This is crazy that the app is just totally different.
It is? I want to see. Can I see what it looks like? Oh, she's an iPhone? I'm an iPhone
she's
too.
on the Samsung.
Let me see what that
Yeah,
one
so
looks
it's
like.
different than Y'all turn it around so they can still see what y'all doing.
Oh, that looks the same.
Hey.
No, what's
Hey, real Tiff Love.
When she
Hey,
gets the
thank you for
notification,
joining.
it comes at
Thank you
the
for
top.
joining.
It does? Oh, get a
Thank you
notification.
guys.
So it
for
says
tuning
so
in.
and so shared, so and so did it. Comes
Thank
at
you
the
guys for
top.
tuning
Ah,
in.
that's
Hello.
weird.
Hello,
It's
it's a real
different.
beautiful. Love.
See, I'm looking at
How
someone.
you
I'm looking
start
at her
is
phone.
really different
All right,
too.
thank you for tuning in.
It looks so clear. I love Samsung, man. I'm thinking of switching from.
No,
Oh, we're
don't
doing
do
pin
it.
curls. We're doing pin curls on Abena.
I can't let you
Abena,
change.
she came in. She
You
got a
gotta be
blowout.
team my phone. Team my phone.
They're asking. We're doing
Samsung
pin
too,
curls.
though.
She's getting pin curls.
I had Samsung before I switched.
So that her hair will have some curl tomorrow.
It's raining outside.
It's raining outside, and we're not going to just leave her hair like this. Even though her hair is straight, we use a heat damage-free technique so that whenever you get around moisture or heat, moisture, heat, anything, your hair will curl back up. It's going to curl back up. It ain't nothing you can do.
Now, some
Even though it
peop-
looks straight
some-
and nice and neat, but I promise you, it's going to curl back up.
Some people use products that have humidity resistance or
She
something
has
like
natural
that.
hair.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe
She
in those
just
types of
blow dry,
products.
It'll blow dry. And
Well, let me change that. I don't believe in that for Virginia Beach. I don't know about other, but we don't have
don't
no
be
type
playing
of,
around.
No. We're near the water, so there's just moisture in the air here. Period.
Right.
Like we're right, especially right here. We're near the ocean front. So humidity resistant, no, it doesn't exist here. I mean, I don't know about other places, but those products are just play. They're just playing around. They're just taking your money.
What will you say your hair type is? They're asking what type hair.
Low porosity.
what number?
No, I know, but that's what I always say because that's what's most important. Because the most important thing is getting moisture into your
She's
hair.
asking is if was your hair 4C, what's your curl pattern?
I know, but let me explain.
Well, maybe the person that's asking the question, why are you asking her hair type? Maybe that would be more. Why are you asking about what her hair type is?
I'll
What are you
answer
trying to
them.
find out?
I'll answer them.
You will.
Yeah, I'll answer. This is the way I usually answer it first, though.
Okay.
I usually explain to them the most important thing is getting moisture to your hair. So understanding your hair's porosity is going to be the most important thing. Then we'll talk about the pattern that your hair produces when it gets wet and curly, which is just a way of just seeing the type of curl that you have. But it doesn't impact the type of product you use. It impacts the styling techniques that you use. So like if you want a bigger curl, then you use a perm rod for a bigger curl. If you want an elongated curl, you can use a flexi rod, or you can, if you do a wash and go to get more elongation, you can use a stronger holding gel rather than a softer holding gel because that's going to give you more elongation. And then you can do stuff like what I do. After you do your wash and go, you can still stretch it, or you can use braid outs and twist outs to stretch your hair. So if it's really about knowing what my curl pattern is so that you can use the products that I use, understanding your hair's porosity is going to help you understand more of what type of products you should use because you need moisture to get into your hair. The curl pattern that your hair produces just tells you the size of your curl.
Yep.
She
Okay.
wants to know. She was asking because she wants to know, can she do this with her hair? She has 4C hair.
Yeah, she can get a blowout. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Her hair curl pattern is she could get her hair straightened.
And here's the thing.
Yeah, no, you can get your hair straightened. Will the look be the same? Maybe not. Really, straightening hair depends on how healthy your hair is. It doesn't even matter hair type. Straightening your hair depends on how healthy it is.
And
So it's going to get really straight. The cuticle, it's not frayed and wide open. It's compacted down. It's nice and neat. It's healthy. If it's wide open like that, no, you're not going to get very straight hair. So that's the key too.
And also another thing that makes a big difference in how your blowout looks is how much moisture you have in your hair. If your hair is extremely dry because you have been doing, what is it called? Protective styling, where you have not been washing and conditioning your hair for several weeks or even months at a time, by the time you go to do a blowout and a flat iron, your hair is so depleted of moisture, it's not going to have this much bounce. So this comes from having moisture, you know, in the hair. That silkiness, that really comes from having moisture in the hair. You don't have to put a lot of product on it. It's very light, but when your hair is really dry, that's when I notice you can have the straight look, but it won't look exactly like this, and it won't feel exactly like this. This has a lot to do with moisture retention.
Okay, I have a question that I get, and I try to explain it, so I would like to know how you guys would explain it. I had someone ask me, it's dry, like her hair is dry, but we're saying it's moisturized. How can your hair, how does that work? Like, how do you still have moisturized hair even though physically it is dry?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you blow dried it, and people say, like, how am I keeping it moisturized without it being wet? Some people feel like they're carrying around spray bottles.
Yeah.
Ladies,
Uh-huh.
this is what's happening.
Yeah, they are.
People like carrying around spray bottles, and they're constantly spritzing their hair.
I know somebody
because
that do it
they
at
feel
work.
like that's how they have to keep their hair moisturized. And
Right.
once it's dry, then it's not moisturized.
Oh, okay. That's a Jerry curl type of phenomenon. When you had the Jerry curl, they were constantly spraying that activator. I understand some people do that. When I've done that with my own natural curl, I got frizz. I put the moisture in on wash day. I concentrate on really making sure,
I think it has to do with the product
I
choice.
cleanse my hair to remove any product buildup from the previous style. Then I go ahead and condition it, and I style it with a moisturizer. Some people use a leave-in conditioner first. Depending on the product line that you have, you may have a leave-in conditioner followed by like a butter or some type of moisturizer that's within the line, and then depending on the style that you're going for, you may have like a twisting cream or a gel
Going in
for
for the
wash
lock
and go,
method, using the
or
lock
you may have a curl. What is this thing that we were using for the rod sets? What is that called?
Twisting set.
You may have a twisting set.
Doing
It
a
just
lock
depends
method.
on the type of styling that you're doing. But the first thing you should put on your hair after you rinse out your rinse out conditioner should be some type of moisturizer. Your moisture is initially going to come from water, but then the moisturizer is going to help you to retain
to
the
keep it,
moisture. And then your styler is there to hold your style. Your styler doesn't give you moisture. Make sure you don't skip directly to a
Lock
styler,
method.
but make sure you use a moisturizer and then follow with some type of styler.
And I call
based
that
on the type of
layering
style you're
products.
doing.
Layering, that's
Yes.
what I call it, too.
Make sure all the products go well together.
Yes.
Do the finger test. You want to put them all together, and if you get a little bit tacky, that's something you need to take something out. But yeah, no. You can do the
So your
emulsify.
hair can't be moisturized. That's going beneath.
And I think also,
below the surface.
yeah, below the
Fine.
surface, some people see their hair brown, and they say, that's not true.
What? Brown hair is dry now?
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Brown. My hair brown.
Oh, I'm
It's
all
just
pink curled
dirty.
up.
Yep, you all pink curled up. You ready?
Fawnne be doing my hair, and then she be done, and I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah.
and on to the next thing.
Yeah, but color does have something to do with just
She
the
said
color.
it looks dry.
It
just
looks dry, but it doesn't mean that it's dry. That doesn't mean that it's not. I know. I did a girl. Actually, I did a little girl this weekend, and dry hair.
Streets,
So now,
they
wait,
saying
hold on,
that.
I thought I flipped it. So now you can
I'm
actually
gonna let Fawnne take. Oh, you want to
see.
take it? Girl, I don't
If you
know.
hold
I
it, now you can
No,
see
you
what
doing
you're
it.
looking
I'm
at.
doing it. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
She
no,
ticklish,
the
she ticklish
mother thought that
everybody.
my daughter's hair was dry. But once I conditioned it and used the right products and treated her hair, I gave her moisturizer, because playing about moisture, I gave her a moisturizing cocktail treatment. We put it in the dryer. I blowed out her. She said, this is the best her hair ever looked. It doesn't look dry.
Somebody
So
asked
she
how
thought that-
often should they put heat on? How often should you put heat on your hair?
Heat just the one time you get it done. That's it. She
Is your
don't
mom
need to put no more heat to her hair. Once she got it done today, she's not going to add no more heat. Whenever it gets old, she can make a twist out. She can put flexi rods in it. And then she's going to wash it and start over. Same thing with me. Even though I have my hair out, it's puffy, I'm not going to put no more heat on it. I'm just not going to do it. It's going to cause damage. It's going to cause harm. It's going to hurt my hair. If you keep reapplying
Somebody
it,
said how much it
it will
costs.
damage your hair. So just the one time, the one pass, it's a happy medium. You can play on both sides, but that's one way to allow you to do it successfully just one time, and it lasts and do it.
And then how about, like throughout the year? Like people ask me, I I used to get my hair done, get it trimmed, so I would get it flat ironed for trim twice during the year, and then one time was during the summertime, so I wouldn't have a flat iron done because it's crazy, it's the summertime. So 3 times a year I was getting my hair heat style, or having heat on my hair, and that was fine. Some people heat style all throughout the winter time. I don't do that, because if you notice, their curl pattern is usually not as consistent when they do that.
I think Fawnne uses, they were asking about you use a paddle round brush. Fawnne uses the tube,
I use a comb.
the adapter on the end of her blow dryer. Some people,
I'm not against the round brush. The round brush is fine. I have severe tendonitis, so I can't do that round brush effect. That will break my wrist down.
Okay.
So this is better for the wrist than that for me.
But as far as for the hair itself, it's just the preference of the stylist.
It's the preference of the stylist. No, some people do good with that, or like she said, the tension method. They hold their hair and they dry it that way. So you can use the tension.
The Denman brush. The thing about the thing about the Denman brush that people don't understand is there's not one Denman brush. Denman is a brand name. Yes. So there's several brushes that are Denman brushes. So you need to find out what Denman brush you're talking about, because there's multiple.
If you use a wave brush, that's not going to be able to detangle.
So you need to make sure within the Denman brand you're using a brush that is for whatever you're trying to do, and they give you all the details on what the brush is for. You know, you find a brush and they'll tell you exactly what its use is. So I hope that answers your question. It's kind of hard to answer because just saying Denman brush, it doesn't really mean anything, because Denman is a brand name.
Yes.
It's like saying I drive a Nissan. You know,
that's what I drive.
So many different types of Nissans. So, yeah. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was just saying, right, how about every other roll in the brush? Right. And like I said, not every Denman brush has the removable teeth. So it depends on the type of Denman brush you're talking about. Okay, so you're talking about that brush. Actually, if you go to the Denman site, which I always recommend that people use products as the manufacturer recommends, that is not a detangling brush. I know exactly the brush you're talking about. It's orange and with the white removable combs. That brush is not a detangling brush. If you go to the Denman website and look up that brush, it will say this is not a detangling brush. It is a styling brush. It is for styling after the hair is dry. It is for styling. It is not for detangling. So I know people do the modified Denman. I used to do it when I was just listening to whatever somebody said on YouTube, until I did my own research and looked up the brush and saw that it said that this is not for detangling. But I think people were starting to use it as that, and Denman wanted to kind of get themselves out of it, so they specifically said this is not a detangling brush. So Denman does have detangling brushes that are designed to detangle. You probably should look for that if you want a Denman brush. Right, they can use that Denman brush to blow dry hair. You can use it to chase your blow dryer with. Wow! Oh, her brushes have been on back order. After she just got them back in. Yeah, the Felicia. She just said they were back in stock on Brush Love. They must be sold out already.
Good for her.
I have 4. I bought 4 of her brushes. That was just within the last week or so.
Wow.
So you might want to check again. Whoops. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, you may want to check, because I know she just announced that they were back in stock. Oh, you've been on the notification. That's you on the notification list so you know it's real. Yeah, I have 4. When I saw her, I just bought 4 of them. I was like, let me just get 4. I need one. I gave
hello everyone. I see people are dropping off, so I wanted to go ahead and say good night on camera. I thank you all for tuning in. It was a, hang on, let me put my bottle down. It was a fabulous day had by all here at the wonderful Salon Noa. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I want you all to have a great evening. Oh, you're very welcome. I don't let you guys down. I may not have had a strict topic for tonight, but I told you I'm going to be here Sunday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I want to hang out with you guys, so I thank you so much for hanging out with me and the ladies tonight. Have a great night, Rita. Bye. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, Rita. Bye.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful work week. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Yolanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Oh, okay. I thought this was your first one.